Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kamo for those of you that are new. Today we're kind of doing a bit of a different video. We're leading up to the festive season and I'm kind of slowly getting into the festive season mood. And I just feel like I wanted to do this video because a lot of people have been asking me questions about my sewing extensions. So I kind of wanted to show you guys how you can style your hair for the festive season, especially because it's coming up. And this year has obviously been very difficult for all of us. So this is a great time to kind of like dress up and spend some time with friends and family whilst you're at home. So I'm really excited about festive season this year, particularly. Maybe because we've been spending so much time at home. The festive season to us in our family is also kind of a really big thing. Every year we've been hosting lunches where close family and friends come over. This is the third time in a row where we will be hosting it again at our house. I'm really excited about it. This year we even got an events planner, so I'm really excited about that. The theme this year for us is black and white, so I'm really excited about it because you guys all know that those are my two favorite colors. So I'm really keen to see how that will be interpreted into a festive kind of lunch. With that being said, it was so important for me to kind of think about what I was going to wear, and I kind of just wanted to show you guys and give you some inspiration on what I'll be doing with my hair and my makeup for the festive season. So today I'll be showing you how I will be styling my hair using the GHD Helios. I'm really excited to be showing you this product. I also want to say thank you so much to GHD for sponsoring this video. I absolutely love their products. You guys will know that I have been using GHD products for a very long time. So this is the first time I'm kind of going to go in depth with you using the hair tools and showing you exactly why I love the products and how I use them. I was really inspired by this J.Lo hair and makeup look. I just think that it's so beautiful. Obviously I'm not a pro, so I had to kind of interpret it in a way that it was a lot more easier for me to do. So this is kind of what I came up with. It is a lot more softer than the J.Lo look, but this is kind of what I'm really happy with because I think that this is a perfect look if you're wearing something casual or if you're wearing something a little bit more formal. It's very versatile. You guys a little bit of background about this sewing extension. I kind of got it cut by Franco International about a week ago. I just felt like it was a bit bland and I just feel like it needed a little bit of layers to kind of create the effect that I was trying to go for. I cut it in layers, which I'm really happy about because when I just blow dry it out, it still creates a very beautiful effect. Let me know what you guys are getting up to this festive season. Are you guys dressing up? Are you guys styling your hair? Are you guys going to be using this hair look for your festive season? This is kind of like a lengthy process, but trust me, it is all worth it because your hair will look and feel amazing. Before I talk too much, let's just get straight into the video and let's start with the process and show you how I created this beautiful, romantic, voluminous look. So as you can see, my hair is already wet. I've just washed it, I've shampooed it, I've conditioned it, and it's ready and fresh to kind of start with the process. Before I get into the process of showing you guys how I create this beautiful look, I kind of just want to talk to you guys about the tools that I'm going to be using today in this video. I'm kind of excited to show you because I have used these products and I've used these tools before and they are absolutely amazing. I promise you I would never kind of recommend something to you that I feel like I don't use myself. So my first GHD brush that I bought was in 2013, that's 7 years ago. And this is the first brush that I bought. This is the size 3 GHD brush. I'm absolutely in love with this brush. Like I said, I've had it for 7 years. Now the brushes that I'm going to be using are all ceramic vented brushes. The great thing about using a ceramic vented brush too, especially when you're trying to create a look like I'm doing today, is because it's really great for blow drying because it has a little circle, so the heat is controlled properly in terms of getting the right heat when you are literally blow drying. I'm no sort of pro at blow drying my hair, but I'm really going to show you how I do it. And two other brushes that I recently got from GHD, which I'm really excited to show you because it's still in their packages. They're still in their packages. Are the two sizes. So I have a size 1 and a size 2. I'm going to show you the size 1 first. Now with the size 1 ceramic vented radial brush, what is really cool is that all the brushes come in their own individual boxes. So I'm actually going to kind of do a little of an unboxing with you guys. And if I take it out, it comes in its individual box, and this is the size 1. The size 1 ceramic vented radial brush. Now the reason why I will be using a size 1 is because I'm obviously going to be blow drying my natural hair, and my natural hair is obviously a lot more thinner, a lot more finer. The size 1 is generally for people that have shorter hair, so this is really great to try to get to the roots of the hair when you're trying to blow dry. It's really great as well because I really just love the fact that it's circular, so it makes it easier for you to create curls when you're turning it. But yeah, so we'll be using the size 1 for kind of like the really small kind of fine hairs that we need to kind of straighten out with the blow dryer. Second brush that we'll be using is a size 2. Now, like I said, this brush also comes in its individual box, they all do. So the size 2 brush is really great if you have medium to long hair. It's really great to also create curls as well, depending on how big you want your curls and how tight you want your curls. I think this is probably one of the most essential brushes for you to own, as opposed to a size 3, because the size 3 is usually for longer hair. But if you have medium to long hair, then this brush will be great for you. And if we just compare the 3 brushes together in size, there are completely different sizes. The size 1, this would be the size 2, and this would be the size 3. So we're kind of leading up to the festive season. This is also an amazing gift to get because this is part of the Wish Upon a Star collection. I am so excited to show you this GHD Helios hairdryer. If you're someone that loves to blow dry your hair, then I really would recommend you getting a professional hairdryer because I think that it will do justice for your hair. This is the box. My favorite thing about the packaging is obviously because it's like a beautiful white box with like stars on it, with gold on it. I think that it's kind of aesthetically pleasing. I think that's like, it kind of goes with my feed as well. If I'm really honest. Get your hairdryer and you get a nozzle. Just pop this open. You can take the hairdryer out. It has a very nice long cord. One of the things that I really love about this hairdryer is the fact that it's not so big. If you're someone that loves to travel just like me, this is perfect to kind of just pop into your bag. I think one of the things that I really hate about hairdryers is how bulky and big and like they are. I always used to have trouble packing them in my bag, but I think this is the perfect size. I've honestly had the pleasure of like using this hairdryer. It's honestly so light as well. It's not heavy. Ta-da! It comes with a beautiful dust bag where you can just pop in your hairdryer. Inside, it has 3 little stars over here, obviously for Wish Upon a Star collection, and a little drawstring as well. I think this is absolutely amazing because especially if you're someone, like I said, loves traveling, just wants to pop all their products inside and your hairbrush is inside, then that is a lot more easier to pack into your bag and just to take on with you on the go. Love the fact that when you put this nozzle on, it's very tightly screwed on. It doesn't come loose. So it's matte. At the back, you can take this off when you want to clean the vent. In the front over here, you have your cool shots button, which is really great to use if you need some cool air. Back, you have 2 buttons. You have the heat button and you have the intensity button. The intensity is obviously how high you want the intensity to blow out, and the heat is obviously how hot you want it. Just put it on second intensity just to dry it out just a little bit more, so it makes it a lot more easier to blow dry it when I'm using a brush. First thing I'm kind of going to do is just section out all my natural hair and tie up the sew extension so that I can blow dry that first before we get into blow drying the rest of this hair. So I have leave outs all the way around. So I'm going to use a serum, and I'm using the GHD Finish and Smooth Serum. A little bit of moisture. I'm now going to go ahead and use the GHD Heat Protect Spray. I'm going to start blow drying the sewing extensions. This way to kind of blow dry your hair is to section it in parts and do that individually, because you will get the best out, the best volume, and it will be a lot more smoother as well. So don't forget to spray heat protector spray before you do so. I'm going to use a size 2 for blow drying the hair. Blow drying my hair like that on the inside with the hairdryer, so that creates more volume and a little bit of a curl. You could also just leave the brush there just for a bit so that the heat kind of like wraps it in, and then you kind of get like a curl effect when it comes out. So as you can see, I've kind of like roughly blow dried it. It feels like it has lots of volume in it and it feels very smooth and it's still very shiny. I don't know if you can see, but there's a lot of shine to it, which is amazing. And I haven't even applied serum yet. So that's the most amazing thing. So now I am going to do the same thing that I was kind of doing when I was blow drying my hair. I'm going to put it up in sections. I know that I've always been a GHD Platinum Styler person. My first GHD was when I was a teenager. I haven't stopped using GHD. It's the only straightener that I trust with my hair. So as you can see, like from blow drying my hair, it's already still very smooth. What we're going to do with the Platinum Styler is just basically smooth it out even more and just to style it now. So what you really do want to do is you want to go in and curl it on the inside. Make sure that you do it very slowly as well so that you create a perfect effect. Don't forget to obviously spray heat protect spray. I have done so already. And I'm just creating a little curl like that. If you want the curls to hold for quite some time, the best thing is to use a curl hold spray. So as you can see, this was already curled from the hairdryer. So I'm just kind of like, so you don't really need extra curling, but I am going to do so because I do want that a little bit of more definition to the curls. So before we get to this part, I kind of just want to fix my natural hair. I'm going to use some of the serum again, the Finish and Smooth Serum by GHD, just to let these little fine hairs smooth out. It makes such a huge difference. Just going to straighten it out just a bit. So now I am going to focus on this part because this is obviously the most important part and feature of the hairstyle. Obviously you do want this part to be very voluminous and curly, so I'm going to try and create that effect right now. As you can see, it does have a bit of volume, it does have a bit of curls, and that's also because of the layers and also because we blow dried it. So it doesn't really need too much job, but I am going to take a few pieces like this piece over here, and this time round I am going to go on the outer end instead of inwards to create this curl here. I'm going to bring this piece forward and I'm just going to brush it out, and I'm going to start at the back first. I'm just going to go on the inside and curl it like inwards. And we have the last piece over here, which we're going to curl on the inside. So we're just going to go slowly inwards, and we're going to bring the GHD curler in. Ooh, Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh. This, I'm going to apply a little bit of more serum because my hairs tend to fly away so much. I kind of just also want to make this a little bit more straighter. Taking the leftover product that is in my hand of the serum, and I'm just going to run it through everywhere. So I'm using this brush specifically for my edges because it is a harder bristle brush. I just find with the harder bristle brush it is a lot easier to brush out the hairs and make sure that they stay in place as opposed to using a softer brush. Softer brush is obviously, I feel like it's nicer when you're trying to just create that shape, but to brush the hair out, definitely a harder bristle brush. But it also depends on your edges. If your edges are like very, very thin and fine and they can move with any brush, then a soft bristle brush will work. Also kind of just want to apply just a little bit here as well, just so that it stays in place. Quickly set my edges with a silk scarf and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Here I kind of just want to show you guys like how amazing this looks. Last thing I'm going to do is spray some curl hold spray just so that it stays in for the whole entire day. I don't put a lot because I also kind of like it to naturally fall out on its own. And then what I really love to do is to move this hairpiece at the back. I really love this beautiful effect that it creates with having the hair in the front. There's almost like this romantic Hollywood kind of loose voluminous curl. My hair just looks really shiny as well. It just looks so good. And there we kind of have it for this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope it wasn't too hard. Let me know what you guys think. Is this something that you guys would wear over the festive season? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.